When we see that markets are selling off, we see back to back red days, maybe we see an entire week of selling off, we need to start thinking about possible support areas and we need to start thinking about stocks that we want to be buying when markets start recovering, whether it's buying shares or buying call options. What too many traders do is they wait until markets recover, the entire market is up 2%, 3%, and then they start thinking about long positions and they wonder why the stock reverses and things like that. We need to start looking at stocks before the moves start happening. So in this video, I'm going to be going over 3 stocks that I'm going to be watching next week or this coming week as the markets are possibly finding a support area. So first I'm going to show you guys, this is ES. So this is the S&P 500 and I went over this in a video earlier, but we can see that we can possibly be finding a support level here at this 5860 level. So around this 5860 level, we can see this is a strong area of demand. This was an old area that we broke out of, and we have definitely found nice support levels at this area. We can see it is also corresponding with the 100-day moving average. So this can absolutely play as a strong support area or a short-term demand zone. If we start breaking below this level, we also have the 5720 level that will definitely play as a very, very strong area of demand, as we can see back here earlier in November. So that is how the overall market is looking. Now let me show you guys the 3 stocks that I'll be watching this coming week and looking for possible trades. So the first one is on MU. So I'll just turn off my moving averages and we can see on MU that we had this nice breakout right here earlier in October, and we found a very nice support level right here at that $98 level. So this became a very nice support level. Then MU had earnings and we had a break below this level. But this is what I like to see when a stock has a break below a level and it immediately recovers. Look at that bounce right there at that $86 level. We immediately bounced at that level and we are now back to finding support at that $97 to $98 level. I'm sorry. So what I'll be looking at is to see this coming week if MU can continue to hold this level. So one thing that we know is a lot of short sellers will always be sitting at this level once we're below it. This will become a level of resistance, a level of supply. So once I see that squeeze above the level, I know a lot of shorts just got squeezed out and buyers are now in control. So what I want to see is for those buyers to hold this level right here, and I'll be looking for long positions around this area as long as the overall market is not selling off too hard. So this is MU. This is the first stock I'll be looking at. Number 2 on our list is Amazon, and Amazon has one of the best setups that I like for this week. So we can see for Amazon, we had this resistance level at this 216 level. Then we had a very, very strong push above this level, a break and retest, which is my favorite setup that I always look for. And we have been finding clear support around this area. We can see on Friday, maybe this was the area to enter. You can see on Friday, we came to this level around that 215, 216 level, and we are finding support. We can see we had a red candle over there to close the day on Friday, and hopefully we can see a little bit of a retracement, and I want to see this thing around 216, around 215, maybe around 214. That is where I want to start entering if the overall market starts holding. And these trades are always easy because you just set your stop loss around down here where it would be, where that trade becomes invalid. So Amazon is the second stock I'll be keeping a clear eye on for this coming week. And finally, on our list is Apple. I already took a trade on Apple on Friday. It was a really nice trade where we bought to the upside as we found support right here at that 236 level, which is our level of demand. If we look back on Apple, we can see rejection, 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 and attempted breakout over there where we failed. rejection again, and then we finally have that breakout. And this is one of my favorite setups. This tells me that buyers are continually trying to break out, and once they failed, they immediately came right back to try again, which tells me buyers are strong at this area. I don't want to be buying prematurely. You don't want to be entering at 237. You don't want to be entering around 240. This is something that you want to be aiming to have around 230 to 234. That is a zone I like, and I like contracts that are a little bit further out. The last stock on our list is on Meta, and maybe we missed Meta. I should have been paying a little bit more attention to this last week because this played out exactly how we envisioned it to play out. So I'm going to show you guys on a little bit of a shorter time frame, so we can see the $600 level on Meta, and it is a similar setup where we have a rejection, a attempted breakout, failure, another rejection right there, and then we have that breakout finally, and we came back to this level, and this thing started struggling again to break above that level, as you guys can see right here. But then we finally had that monster move to the upside. Meta then rejected all-time highs right there around that 640 level, but look where we are finding support now. A perfect, nearly perfect bounce around that 596 level. So let's go to a shorter time frame, the 15-minute, and we can see we found support at the exact same level 2 days in a row, or twice in a row, right there at that 598 level, and then right there at that 598 level on Friday. This is a perfect bounce off of demand. I would be looking to see this thing come back down to this level, and this is the area where I would be interested. Now, when it comes to Meta, this is a stock you do not want to be getting in on too early. If you get in on Meta around, just say 604, because you know you're a little hasty, if this thing starts to move down right here, you can lose about 30% on your contracts just like that. This is a stock where you want to be patient. You want to set alerts at the levels that you want, and you want to wait for those levels to get triggered and then see how price plays out at that key level. So guys, and then finally, for those who like trading the S&P 500 itself, we can see the S&P 500 is also at a strong demand level right here at the 4-hour level, around that 579 level. So bulls want to see this thing hold. So that is what we are going to be watching for this week, for us to hold this level and continue higher around this range. So we've been trading around this range. Right now we are at a buy area. So we'll see. If we start seeing this thing breaking down like this, then we can definitely say for the short term that sellers have the control and they broke us out of the range. So guys, that is all for this video. Put those stocks on your watch list for this coming week, and I'll see you guys in trading later this week. Peace.